Knock, knock. Hi, guys. I'm Dr. Abby Waldman, dermatologist at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts, and the holidays are fast approaching. It is time to think about the best gifts for your loved ones. And what better way to show you care than a dermatologist-approved skincare gift? I've curated a list of skincare gifts for every loved one, from your mother-in-law to your husband to your teenage daughter. I think that the general problem with skincare as gifts is that skincare is very personal. People have very specific needs, specific things that they like. And because of that, generally skincare gifts are kind of too general. They're a gift set where you're only going to use like one thing in that gift set. There's scented hand cream you may or may not use. You're certainly not going to offend anyone with those types of gifts, but a lot of times they don't really get used or appreciated. So I tried to pick gifts that are luxurious and special and maybe your family member's favorite gift this year, but also kind of tread the line where they're not so specific that they actually cause offense. Right? You don't want to be like, you look really old, here's this cream. So that being said, let's dive in to the ultimate dermatologist-approved skincare gift guide for 2023. So first up on our list is skincare for the women in your life. And that can be your mom, your mother-in-law, your wife, your older child, maybe even your grandma. So every woman above a certain age needs a vitamin C serum. Generally starting about your 20s, maybe early 30s, it's recommended to have an antioxidant vitamin C serum. It helps reduce pigment and wrinkles. It's an antioxidant. And for more information on vitamin C serums in general, you can check out this video about why you need a vitamin C serum. Now, whether or not your loved one already has a vitamin C serum at home, this SkinCeuticals C&E ferulic acid is the Louis Vuitton, is the Ferrari of vitamin C serums. This is the best to get for the woman in your life who is a skincare enthusiast, because you will definitely recognize how precious and valuable this is. And while this serum will work for everyone, the value of it may be lost on someone who is more skincare naive, who doesn't recognize the preciousness of this gift, and the value of it may be lost on them. But that doesn't mean it can't be given to anyone. As you can see, it does run a little pricey. So if you were looking for a very special serum to give to a woman in your life, then two very special ones that I would recommend are the Naked and Thriving Renew Face Serum and the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. Naked and Thriving Renew is a hyaluronic acid serum. It does have glycolic acid in it and AHA, BHA, which exfoliates the skin and reveals a bright, radiant skin underneath. And the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair is a well-known serum. Hyaluronic acid improves moisture, wrinkles, and helps repair the skin overnight. Both are very elegant, they are effective. So the next up for women in your life is for the woman who loves facials. Since they were in their 20s, they've been getting facials, that usually you get them a thing of face mask that just sits in the drawer forever. You get them a gift certificate to the local spa that may or may not get used. So for this person, I recommend the Zip Halo microcurrent device. So this microcurrent device helps relieve tension in the jaw and face, and it's almost like a foam roller for your face. It actually really helps with tension with jowls, and it lifts the jowls, it lifts the eyes. This is what it looks like. It comes with a gel you apply, and then it connects to your phone and kind of walks you through different facials that you can do, and you notice an immediate effect, and it also just improves your skin texture overall. It actually, microcurrent is used in a lot of medi spas and in spas when they do facials. So for someone who's been going and getting facials, this will not be something new, but to have a home device and be able to do it every day is really special. I love mine. I use it almost every day, but it may not be the best gift for somebody who is completely skincare naive, hasn't done anything. To jump from 0 to this may be very intimidating for them. And so just kind of keep that in mind and think about that when you're deciding what to buy for your loved one. So the next on my list is one that is a best all-around gift. This is great for women of all ages, for men that are looking for things that are just a little extra to their skincare routine. Even if they're doing nothing, it's honestly great for people who have just splash water on their face to somebody who has a 14-step skincare routine. And that is the LED mask. This is the one by Current Body Skin. It's a red light and near infrared light mask that can help with pigmentation. It helps with rosacea. It can help with skin texture, wrinkles. Even as a busy working mom of 2, I find time in my day at the end of the day to do 10 minutes lying down with this mask. It's like a way to like wind down from the day. It's luxurious. It's like just a great routine. I love it. And I'm like, I think one of the busiest people I know, and still somehow like look forward to doing this every day. I think I'm probably gonna get one for my husband too, because he's kind of been asking about it. So that might be his gift for Christmas and Hanukkah, but don't tell him. Okay, so what about your younger daughter, maybe age 12, 13, 14, or even up to 30. She might be just getting into skincare, maybe doesn't have like a set routine, maybe into a lot of trends that are being shown on social media. And certainly any of these could be gifted to boys who, have an interest in skincare, really care about their appearance. These are all applicable across the board. So the first on the list is Snail Muin. Snail Muin is all over TikTok, is all over social media. It is part of the Korean skincare trend. Snail Muin improves skin hydration. It is what it says it is. It is Snail Muin. It's kind of sticky. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that. Ooh. I'm not going to put it on right now. I have some makeup on, but I use it as part of my skincare routine. It can be used morning or night. It's really good for like all skin types. It's very affordable at $25. That being said, I think the only downside of it is that it's so popular on social media that your loved one, your daughter may already have it. And so that's always a downside. That being said, I wouldn't mind being gifted some more. So next on the list is Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I love this one as like an intro hyaluronic acid. This is the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Serum. It is in like the cutest bottle. It smells great. It feels great. It's just like a great present to get. Again, pretty tolerable to most skin types. It has natural scent in it, so if you have sensitive skin, it's not going to irritate it. And this is really, like I said, like a great hyaluronic acid serum for somebody who's just kind of looking to introduce something a little bit more to their skincare routine than just, washing their face and putting moisturizer on it. But it can be used for anyone at any age. I generally don't like gift sets. I find like most of the stuff gets unused. That's just me. I don't love getting gift sets for that reason. That being said, I think the one exception would be the Tatcha gift set. I really like the Hydration Obento. This is a little bento box of Tatcha's main moisturizers that they have. They have a bunch of different moisturizers. They're all like amazing. This is a great gift for someone who's still, again, trying to find their routine. So a little bit better for someone on the younger side, like in their teens, early 20s, maybe even late 20s, where they don't really know their skin yet. They don't know their routine. They're still playing around with a lot of things and trying to find what works for them. This is a great way to kind of discover different moisturizers in one box. They're all like amazing moisturizers. I think the only downside of this gift is that probably the following year, they're gonna ask you for like a full size of whatever one they like. So just be aware of that. And then the last one's for your son or daughter who may be like a little bit more into trends and skincare. Gua Sha was like all over social media. I love Gua Sha, again, because like I have the most intense TMJ and pain, and it's like it's like a foam roller for your face. You do need an oil, a separate oil, so as part of the gift you could get Naked and Thriving Prevent oil or some other face oil. And then there's a lot of instructions online on how to use it, but it does help kind of relieve some puffiness, when you're in your 20s and you're going out and you wake up and your eyes are all like swollen. This can be really helpful, especially if you keep it in the fridge or the freezer, and that helps kind of relieve that puffiness. But then as you get older too, it also helps kind of massage some of the facial muscles of the face and relieve pain and tension. This one is just from Amazon, and I'll put the link up. It does come with a little jade roller too, which again kind of decreases some of the puffiness that can collect when you sleep. Just helps you get out of the house a little bit faster and look a little more refreshed. So I would say that's a good gift for someone, again, who follows a lot of trends, is maybe looking for something special and extra. I think if someone's like completely naive to skincare or anything, this might, again, kind of like be a little bit too much, going from zero to Gua Sha. So the last gift idea is for your husband or your dad. Now, I'm not trying to be sexist in this video. I just find at least the men in my life never really want to do skincare. Even the amount of skincare my husband does now, he kind of also wants to find his own products, even though I'm a dermatologist and I can recommend things. So it's not because of sexism, it's really just because of my experience that I don't find the men in my life want skincare. But a lot of these products I already mentioned can be applied across the board. And so if your family member is really into skincare, then all of these that I already mentioned are great gifts, regardless of what your gender or gender identity is. So that being said, I think that the best gift for husband or dad is LED hair loss treatment. Now, that is very dicey, right? So you have to know the person very well to get this gift, because if they're very sensitive about their male pattern hair loss, if they don't want to talk about it, if you think they do not want a present related to it, this is not a good idea. This is really for the person who says, this really bothers me. I want to do something about it. I have talked to you about it, and you know that it would be received well. Otherwise, it could offend someone. There's good literature on using LED for hair loss. Certainly you can, if you already have this mask, if you're getting it you can certainly just put it on your head and use that for hair loss. This is the same LED light, the same red light. That being said, they make hair devices that can be put on like a helmet and where you sit just like with the mask and just have your LED treatment every day. The most popular one on the market is Eye Restore, a little pricey at $6.99. There are cheaper options by Solaris Laboratories that are LED brushes, obviously require more active participation by the user who will need to kind of brush through their hair for many minutes. So in general, I would avoid getting a specific skincare product for something that you observe to be a problem in a person's skin, like acne or rosacea or hyperpigmentation or hair loss. If you observe it and they haven't spoken to you about it or asked you for a solution, it's a little dicey and a little tricky to get them a present for that, even if you know them very well. And it's basically, we accept our loved ones for who they are. We don't want to try to fix them. And so a present related to that, even if you think that they might want that, they might be looking for it themselves, unless you know that for sure, probably kind of stay in the more general skincare treatment or even just pick something entirely different. But if you do have a scenario where your loved one has asked you to help them find a gift for a specific problem like acne or rosacea or hyperpigmentation or whatever it is, then feel free to post in the comments and give me your specific scenario and I will help you find a gift or a recommendation for a certain type of medical treatment that you can pursue as a gift for that loved one. If you got value out of this video, please like it. Please subscribe for more skincare information like this. I'm Dr. Abby Waldman. Be well.